Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Waldron. I'm here today to teach you about drawing 3D shapes. 3D shapes are very useful to draw. You can pretty much draw anything you see once you know how to draw the 3D shapes. So let me show you an easy way to draw solid 3D shapes, and it's a good thing to practice so you can plan your sculptures as well as draw. So come along. The first 3D shape I'm going to teach you how to draw is the cone. And we're going to draw the point of the cone first. We're just going to draw a dot, and then we're going to draw 2 dots below that dot. This is going to be an upside down V shape. Then we're going to curve this line at the bottom here. I'm pressing hard so you can see, but make sure that you can erase. So you can draw a cone like this, or you can make a much longer cone by spacing these bottom 2 dots further away. So then a long upside down V and a curved line at the bottom, and you have a much taller cone. Now, some of you are probably thinking, that doesn't look like the ice cream cones. We're gonna have to draw our ice cream cones a different way. We're gonna draw the 2 dots up here. We're gonna put the bottom dot down here. And then this curved line is actually gonna curve like a smile instead of a frown. We're gonna draw the 2 lines here. Now it looks almost like an empty cone, and we can put our ice cream inside this cone. So go ahead and practice drawing 3 different size cones. You could draw a traffic cone by drawing a little circle at the top here, and then bringing the upside down V down like this, and a curved line. If you make a mistake, don't be afraid to erase. That's why pencils have erasers. We're gonna go with the pyramid next. I'm gonna teach you how to draw the pyramid. The pyramid, we start the same as the cone with the top dot, and then we're gonna bring our 2 dots to the side, just like the cone, but we're gonna add a fourth dot right in the middle, slightly lower than these 2. Then you're going to do the upside down V, and then you're going to draw a line right down the middle of that upside down V to that bottom dot. Then connect the corners or the dots. Practice your pyramids. We can make a spread out pyramid. Draw this dot, and then draw the 2 across from each other, and draw the corner. Draw the upside down V to these 2 dots. Draw the line down the middle, and then draw your lines connecting the corners. And now you have a pyramid like the kind you find in Giza. We're going to do an upside down one, okay? To do an upside down pyramid, we're going to start at the bottom, draw 2 lines over here, draw another line here, and then we're going to draw another one here. Since the bottom is showing on this, we're going to draw our right side up V, and then the line down the middle, but this time we're going to connect here and here with another V, and then here and here with another V. And we have an upside down pyramid. Great for if some sort of aliens are beaming up some kind of, with some spaceship beaming up some pyramid, stealing our pyramids maybe. Or it also can look like a really tall building where you can't see the bottom. So practice your right side up and upside down pyramids. I have 4. You can also draw them this way by connecting like a diamond, your right side up V, and then line up like that. Next, we're going to work on cylinders. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can pause, rewind, and go forward, backwards, whatever you need to practice and get this. So now I'm going to do a cylinder. We're going to do a nice long cylinder, a medium cylinder, and a short cylinder. To do a long cylinder, we're going to start with 2 dots. We're going to connect them with a smile line and then with a frown line. We're going to bring this corner down very long and this one down very long, almost like 1.5 inches. And then we're going to draw another smile line. If this looks like a nice long cylinder, like a long tall glass or vase, even looks like a roll of paper towels, kind of, doesn't it? Now we're going to do a medium cylinder. Dot here, frown line, smile line, straight down line. It's important to make these straight down line, and a curve. And this cylinder is kind of like a can. It could be a can of peas or a can of soup, like Andy Warhol soup cans. Then we're going to make a long or a short cylinder, like the kind that cat food is in. Frown line, smile line, straight line down, another smile line. And now let's turn this into a can of tuna. We'll even put let's just write tuna. You can even put the inside of the can to add some more detail. Cylinders can also be towers in buildings, cups, mugs. There's a lot of things in our environment that are cylinders. Markers, color pencils, crayons, all cylinders. We're going to move on to the cube, and then I'm going to show you the sphere. The sphere is the hardest one or the easiest one, depending on how you think. So to make a cube, I'm going to start out with 2 dots across from each other, about a finger width apart, and then another 2 about 2 finger widths apart. I'm going to draw a straight line to this one, a straight line to this one, then this, and then this. And you should get something that looks kind of like a diamond. Then just like the cylinder, we're going to bring a straight line down and a straight line down. This straight line down is going to go further down, just like in our pyramid. And we're going to connect the corners. And we have a cube. This can also be elongated to make it like a rectangle or like a 3D building. So about a finger width apart this way, about 2 finger widths apart for these 2. Connect them into a slanted diamond. Long vertical line down, long vertical line down. Then make this middle one longer, and then connect the corners. And now we have a long cube or a rectangular prism. Now let's make a very short one and wide one. We're going to make these ones 2 finger widths apart and then double that, so 4. And then connect the corners. Make this one short but straight, short but straight, and then that one's the longest still. And then connect the corners again. Now this kind of looks like a sheet cake or an Amazon box. And now you have cubes. Practice the cubes. They're the ones with the most steps, so you want to practice a lot. And now the sphere. There's a couple ways to draw a 3D sphere. One way, I would start with a circle And if you wanted it to look like a globe, you'd put a dot here in the top, dot here in the middle, and you start adding crescents all the way around. Then when you get towards the middle, make 2 more curved lines. That helps it look kind of like a basketball in a way. Then that's one way, kind of like a globe. There's another way to make them look 3D, and that you do the same thing there with 2 crescents on each side, but then you also do it this way, and you do 2 crescents on this side, and it looks like a 3D globe. You can just fix up your circle. Another way to draw a sphere would be to shade. And that's when you still use the idea of a crescent shape, but you press hard on the shadow over here, and then you release the pressure of how hard you're pushing on your pencil, and you release it a little bit and make it go lighter, lighter, lighter. And the lightest spot where it stays white and blank is right there in the corner of our circle. Then this just gets lighter and lighter as it goes towards it. And you just kind of fade into the white of the paper over in that corner. It takes a little bit of building up and a little back and forth with your pencil, blending it. I like to go in little tiny circular shapes. And you just try to keep going and going. It takes a little while, don't rush it, to keep adding shadow to help your sphere look round. And then you also need a cast shadow, so you're just going to draw a little cast shadow right down here. The pencil needs sharpened. Right down here to make it look 3-dimensional. And then pretty soon your eye is telling you, oh, that looks round. I like to make my cast shadows very similar in shape down here at the bottom. So here are the ways to draw 3D shapes. Practice them. Remember, you can rewind and try again and keep working on it. Draw lightly at first and then go over the lines you like. Thanks for watching, and give it a try. You don't need any special materials, and anyone can do this with a little bit of practice. I hope you're having a great time and with your family, and I hope you're making smart choices and you're all staying safe. I'll see you soon. Bye.